Hey there, it's Big Tony over here at NATG, coming at you with a little extermination action. We are on stage 4. We're going to be doing sections 1 and 2, and we're going to talk a little bit about, we've got clan changes coming. A 2-stage implementation. We're going to have the first of it come in here shortly in the next, 5-6 days, as 10.1 takes a hold and the new event starts. Now, if you guys watch the video, and if you haven't done so, go watch War Robots 10.1 announcement video. Specifically, Holy Moly talks about the clan system that's coming in. And I've got some concerns, but I also am somewhat optimistic about this. This might be very interesting. Now, my optimism over this is the fact that you will be able to, through a creation of a clan star base, you're going to be able to obtain things like upgrade tokens, power cells, keys, memoriam, possibly some other items as well. So, and it sounded like you might be able to build your motherships through that, components for it through there. So that to me is very intriguing. I think that is a step in the right direction. And of course, it's going to be such a different departure from the game, adding something like that to this. So we're adding a base where you have to upgrade elements of that, of that base, that star base. So that's going to be something that's going to be rather entertaining. Now, I do have a couple concerns. One, they're already talking about, that you're going to have to grind out a new microtransaction currency, and that will be, I believe it's thorium, I believe they're calling it. And that to me is concerning, because anytime we've seen a new currency added to the game, there was always a price tag to pay for it. They say in the video that, it's going to be, you're going to create this thorium by grinding out clan tasks in your daily tasks type menu. And the more people in your clan, the more thorium you're going to be able to get, more to your base, and then you're going to be able to upgrade your, your specific facilities in your base, and you're going to be able to create more and better amounts of resources in the game. Yeah, as soon as I hear the word microtransaction and new currency, I usually get I get leery. Now, if this thorium is 100% only obtainable via grinding out daily challenges for being involved in a clan, then this is probably going to be a pretty good thing, guys. But the moment that this thorium is available via purchase, where there's a monetary transaction, a real money for, this new synthetic fake currency, then we're going to have issues, because at that point, super rich clans are going to go in and just absolutely dominate with this particular new advent in the game. And to me, that's concerning. It's already going to be entertaining to see how the big S-rank clans utilize this new feature to really up the amount of resources they get. And that right there might be kind of an issue as well. Free to play, small clans, and of course, guys who are non-clan affiliated are probably going to be let's go ahead and change the Titan here. We got to do some damage. So let's go ahead and hop into it. But you can kind of see where I'm going. The bigger your clan, the more prestige of your clan, the more resources you're going to get, the bigger advantage. And they did mention that there was a possibility that with these new resources that you would be able to get bonuses for combat in action. That right there screams to me these big, giant conglomeration of S-rank clans are going to have a big leg up. And that to me is a little bit of a concern. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not joining a big clan. I have my own little, basically party of one clan. I have the North American Tactical Gaming clan. It's just NATG. I created it, it's myself, and I basically have an alt account attached to it. So it's not going to generate a heck of a lot. But I don't feel compelled to go join a big clan. I just feel that my hangar would add too much of a bonus, a benefit to that clan, and make it a little unfair going up against other people. And two, I don't squad with a lot of people. I play a lot of solo game. I like being the lone wolf on the battlefield, so to speak. So for me, clans don't make sense. But now it almost feels like I'm going to be pressured into having to be in a clan if I want to get these resources. Or I'm going to have to pony up some money and buy it to make up for the difference of not being in a clan to sit there and get these resources. So this might be a double-edged sword, guys. This, in one hand, like I said, I feel that this could be a very positive thing for our game. But on the other hand, I think this could be a very pay-to-win, exploitable thing as well. And that, to me, is concerning, because we've got so many microtransactions in the game already, so many ways for pay-to-win players to take a huge, huge advantage on the battlefield. That we don't need to add something like that again. But we're going to have to wait and see how this all pans out, guys, as 10.1 really wraps up, initiates here in about 5 days when the new event starts. So definitely just going to have to really watch that, guys. Not that there's much we can do about it. Pixonic, we didn't even test out bases or anything like that. This is something that they had planned and that they are putting in. Didn't consult with any of us, at least not in the lower levels of the content creator program. We were never advised of how they were going to be doing this. Maybe the mentors knew something a little more than we do, but honestly, I don't see them putting out a lot of videos beforehand either in regards to this. So we're going to have to wait and see. But we all know that here lately, over say the last year and a half, it's been a hardcore press to remonetize parts of the game, to reinvigorate the game, so to speak. And here we go. We got ourselves to the purple diamond level here. We need to hop into the next match. We got 296 kills here. We took out a ton of spiders right there. So let's go ahead and hop into the next portion of this, the next stage, and let's go ahead and pound this out here. But like I said, I'm expressing some concern about the upcoming clan system, but I'm going to keep an open mind to it, though. Some people are going to be quick to condemn it, but I'm going to keep an open mind, but I'm also going to be kind of a realist and look at it like, I know what could go wrong here. And it definitely could go wrong, but it could go very, very right as well. So fingers crossed, and let's hope for the best here. Okay, now I'm in, as you saw when I dropped my hanger, all I really have, what I have on this side here is I've got my first hanger you guys saw. In the first part of this match, I basically had 2 bots in there. That's all I do when I put together my Extermination. I put together my Seraph, and I keep a backup bot just in case the Seraph gets bombed out. And then I run my Luchador, and that's a big, my damage portion, because there's one stage that's always going to be do the most damage with a Titan. Now we're into the portion of where it says kill 80 bots, or excuse me, 80 spiders here. And, go out there and just get the job done. Well, I know that some of these spiders are going to be heavily armored, and I'm going to need damage, something that can punch through damage resistance. So I'm either going to be dropping my Titan, or I'm going to be dropping my Ultimate Fenrir. Because in my Ultimate Fenrir, I've got the Ultimate T-Punishers and the Ultimate Avenger. That will just chew up these heavily armored spiders that'll drop out. If I were to brawl with this against those spiders, it would take me forever to take them out, because this has no damage penetration. It does not negate any portion of those defense systems. So definitely you got to have some strategy here, guys. And of course, this is all meta stuff I'm running with, but there are some good videos from the last set of Extermination. If you look them up, there have been some guys who do this free to play, running with blitz, with like shells, and then there, of course, the Luchador is a free to play Titan. You can get the Cinders, which I put on my Luchador. That's free to play, and of course, you don't necessarily need to have the flamethrower as your main weapon. You can do it with something else that's a little easier to obtain. But definitely, Extermination doesn't sound like it's going anywhere, and this is still a good way to get some good resources during the week. But you have to have 2 hangers if you want to get to the 3rd, 4th, and 5th stages here. But I use this here so I get my 2 free weekly upgrade tokens. That's what I really like using this for. And here you can see, here's one of those armored spiders right here. Let's go ahead and swap it out. I could pound on him forever with those ultimate Orkans, and it's going to take me a while to take him out. So I am now putting in damage mitigation. This thing bypasses defense systems. Even at range here, I should be able to chew up that armored spider down there. And there you can see I'm ripping right through them. That's kind of, that's your methods to your madness here. And that's what you need to do if you're going to chew these guys up. You need to have something that'll punch through there. So let's go ahead and tear this guy down. Okay, where's the next one at? Now, I do have a disadvantage here in speed. That probably might have been a little better for me to throw out the bendy machine gun Eiffel, but I don't like dropping the Titan unless I have to. We'll save it for it. Now, I do have a round of generic spiders, the acid spitters, that I have to go through now before I get my next round of heavy armored spiders, which should be the last round of them. I got to get up to 80 kills. That's all of the bots. And I did this once with an Ocho, and I ended up flinging one of the spiders basically off the map, and there was no way for me to get past 79. So I got to be careful. In this particular one, running the Ocho sometimes is a little disadvantageous if you're running around the very edges of the map. And I definitely don't want to do that, because there are there are definitely portions of the map, like over on Dead City in Stage 5, where you can actually, there are portions of the map that are not accessible but are still flingable. You can fling a bot onto it and you're not going to be able to get to it. So you definitely want to be mindful of that if you're running an Ocho. Now, one thing I'm doing on here is, I got a Pascal on here, but I do like running the Armadillo drone, because for every kill I'm getting some healing back every time. And that really, really helps me stay on the battlefield longer. Now, there are some drones that'll give you a speed bump every time that you get a kill. I'm thinking the Armadillo actually does that to some extent. I'd have to look at the description again, but I know there's a reason why I run the Armadillo all the time while doing this. Okay, here's one of the armored spiders down. And let's go ahead and just keep it moving. We're coming down to, I got to get 10 more kills in the next 2 minutes. 9 kills now. So let's go ahead and work on it here. And there you can see I'm getting hit with some, there's a rocket thrower up there, the ice rockets. We'll chase him down as well. And there's one armored spider gone, and there's another armored one right there. Let's go ahead and chew him up. And yeah, I don't know if maybe the standard Avenger and the standard Punisher T, though they have a longer reload time, might be as effective on these or not. I would have to test that at some point in time. But I do know the ultimate versions do go through defense systems. So let's go ahead and chew him down there. Let's go ahead. We got 2 armored spiders here. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. That's a super heavy armored one right there. If I would have sat there and tried to chew him to pieces with anything else that doesn't have damage mitigation, it would have been a long, protracted battle. And as you can see, I've got, there's only 1 minute and 18 seconds left for me to get this last kill. And that could have been kind of catastrophic. But definitely I'm going to get my rewards this time around. Alrighty guys, we're going to rip this guy up. But we talked about the star bases that are going to be coming in the clan system. We will, once the clan system kicks in, we'll be looking at the stats, we'll be running through it. I just wanted to kind of express some of my concerns about it before it hits the battlefield here. But we definitely have some interesting times ahead. And tell me what you guys think. Are you a member of a clan? Is your clan excited about this upcoming change? Maybe this could be a really good thing. We'll see. Alrighty guys, I got my rewards and it's time to bail. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. Stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. And I'll catch you on the battlefield.